Hey folks, it's Jim Cosgrove, Mr. Stinky Feet. Thank you for being here, and I wish that I could be with you in person. I so miss my friends in Sioux Center. I had such a blast there last year. The Landigen family was so good to me, and I had such a good time playing the show at the Fruited Plain. Maybe next year I can be there in person. But today, we're gonna rock. And we're gonna tell stories. Yeah, stories. I've got stories, you've got stories. Everyone you know and everyone you meet has a story to tell. And if you were telling your story, how would you tell it? Would you dance your story? Some people dance their stories. Would you speak your story? Would you, or like me, would you sing your story? I love to sing my stories. Well, we've all got stories, and today I'm gonna tell you some stories, and we're gonna start with an awesome place where you can go get stories. You can find stories. Your library. Yeah, the library is an awesome place to rock. So maybe you can help me by rocking the library today. Everybody put a fist up by your head, and we're gonna go like this. We're gonna sing rock, rock, rock in the library, just like that. Try it out, you ready? Rock, rock, rock in the library. Awesome, okay, so that'll be your part. You ready? You'll know when it's coming, I'll let you know. You know you wanna sing, you know you wanna shout, but you think if you do, they're gonna throw you right out. There's no need for you to be wary. I give you my permission to rock the library. Here we go! Rock, rock, rock in the library. Oh, 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 oh. Put your fist up. Rock, rock, rock in the library. Oh, 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 oh. Excellent. Curious George ate a twist. Harry Potter on the top of your list. So many heroes in those storybooks. Just check one out and take them to the reading nook. Here we go! Rock, rock, rock in the library. Oh, 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 that's good. Rock, rock, rock in the library. Oh, 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 oh. Everyone is welcome here. Anytime throughout the year. You don't have to be literary, you can be culinary. The owner of a hairy dromedary, everyone's a dignitary when we rock the library. Here we go! Fist up! Rock, rock, rock in the library. Oh, 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 oh. Ah, that's good. Rock, rock, rock in the library. Oh, 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 oh. Take a jungle safari, float in outer space. A library visit can take you any place. Swim with the sharks in the deep blue sea. Swing for the fences in the major leagues. Here we go! Rock, rock, rock in the library. Oh, 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 oh. There you go! Rock, rock, rock in the library. Oh, 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 oh. You sing it one more time. Rock, rock, rock in the library. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, yes. All right. Good job on that one. Thank you so much. Well, thank you to the folks who are just joining us. My name is Jim, Mr. Stinky Feet, and we are going to rock today, and we're telling stories. Yeah, lots of stories. And I've got a lot of stories in my songs, and a lot of stories about me that came from my life. You know that some people call me Mr. Stinky Feet, right? Mm-hmm. That's not a name that I made up, and my mom didn't call me that when I was born. A lot of adults think I made it up, though, just to be funny, but I didn't. Now, why do you think people would call a guy like me Mr. Stinky Feet? Any ideas? Yeah, I've got some stinky feet, no big deal. Just the truth, and I have a song called Stinky Feet, and you should know that this isn't a song about making fun of Stinky Feet, because I don't think it's very cool to make fun of people about stuff. This is a song that celebrates Stinky Feet. Yes, raise your hand if you have Stinky Feet. Some of you do, good. Somebody in your family might have stinky feet. Well, you're gonna find out about my family. I'll tell you a story about them. I have 4 sisters, 4 sisters, and I have 3 brothers. Yes, Yeah, and with my mom and dad in our house, we had 20 stinky feet. That's a lot of stinky feet. Yeah, 10 people with 2 feet each. That's 20 stinky feet. Oh, well, you'll find out about them and you can help me with this. When you hear me sing Stinky Feet, I want you to say P-U. So let's try it. You ready? Stinky Feet, P-U. Excellent. You got to listen really closely. So let's practice. You ready? Stinky Feet, P-U. Stinky Feet, Stinky Feet, P-U. Stinky Feet, P-U. Stinky Feet, Stinky Feet, Stinky Feet, Stinky Feet, Stinky Feet. Oh, and you never know when I'm going to say it either, so you have to be ready. Okay, I was just testing you there. Good. There we go. You know what to do. Yes. Stinky feet, P-U, stinky feet, P-U. My brother's got stinky feet, P-U, stinky feet, P-U, stinky feet, P-U. My brother's got stinky feet, P-U. He takes his shoes off at the door. Throws his socks right on the floor. He rubs his toes and says they're sore. I don't think I can take it anymore. Stinky feet, P-U, stinky feet, P-U. My brother's got stinky feet, P-U, stinky feet, P-U, stinky feet, P-U. My sister's got stinky feet, P-U. She wears the same socks every day. She tells my mom she likes it that way. I think she's scaring her friends away. I just don't know how to say. You've got stinky feet, P-U, stinky feet, P-U. My sister's got stinky feet, P-U. And man, her feet smell so bad, I can't stay in the same room with her. And when she and my brother get together and I'm there, whoo, we gotta leave the house to get so stinky. Now could someone please explain to me why dogs and cats don't get stinky feet? And has anyone ever seen a parakeet walking around with stinky feet? You know, I think just you and I are the only ones who ever get stinky feet, P-U, stinky feet, P-U. Everybody gets stinky feet, P-U. All right, let's see if you can clap your feet together. Clap your feet and wiggle your toes. Spray them down with a rubber hose. Dress them up in some fancy clothes. Just keep them away from my sensitive nose. But don't touch your nose. Stinky feet, P-U, stinky feet, P-U. Stinky. Help me sing this E sound that I'm singing right here. Everybody get your arms out like this, please, and go E. Hold it here a second, go E. And then we raise our arms up and go E. Hold them up here. E. Oh. Oh, yes. Good singing on that one. Thank you so much for that one. Oh, man. Everybody's got some stinky feet at some time in your life. Not all the time, maybe, but sometime. Yeah. Oh, thanks for that. I appreciate it. Oh, well, so I have a story now about one time when I was out jogging, I stepped into a piece of bubble gum. Yeah, bubble gum that somebody had spit right out of their mouth, right onto the sidewalk. And it was a hot summer day and the gum was all sticky and gross and warm. And maybe this has happened to you. And if it does, sometimes it gets stuck to your shoe and you can't get it off and it's all sticky and stringy. Well, you can help me with this song by pretending you have a piece of bubble gum between your fingers just like this. Yeah, just pretend gum, not real gum. And then when you hear me sing ooey goo, I want you to stretch the gum out. Go ooey goo. Try it out. Ooey goo. Excellent. Ooey goo, ooey goo. And then when we get to the end of the song, it's very helpful if we all say these words together. You ready? Ooh, that's gross. Try that with me on the count of 3. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that's gross. Excellent. And when we get to the end of the song, you are going to know why it's gross. And I'm warning you right now. It's kind of gross. Yeah? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Bubblegum stuck on the bottom of my shoe. My, oh my, what am I gonna do? You ready to stretch? Ooey, gooey, gooey, goo. bubble gum stuck on the bottom of my shoe. If you were me, what would you do if you had bubble gum on your shoe? Stretch your gum, bubble gum stuck on the bottom of my shoe. Excellent. Now I got suggestions about what to do with that gum if you get it stuck to your shoe. You can pick up the stick, give it a flick. Hope it floats right down the creek. Stretch your gum, bubble gum stuck on the bottom of the shoe. Now, if you flicked your gum into the creek, that would be littering, right? And that's not cool. Let's try something else. You can hold it off and feed it to the cat. Oh my gosh, I couldn't do that. Bubble gum stuck on the bottom of my shoe. All right, now get your gum ready. See if you can sing it with me. Here we go. Bubble gum stuck on the bottom of my shoe. My, oh my, what am I gonna do? Stretch your gum. Bubble gum stuck on the bottom of my shoe. If you were me, what would you do if you had bubble gum on your shoe? Stretch it wide. Bubble gum stuck on the bottom of my shoe. All right, let's see what else we can do with that gum. You can pry it off and stick it in your ear. Leave it there for another year. Bubble gum stuck on the bottom of the shoe. You can wipe it off on the neighbor's lawn. Wrap it up and give it to your ma. Bubble gum stuck on the bottom of my shoe. You ready to sing it with me? Bubble gum stuck on the bottom of my shoe. My, oh my, what am I gonna do? Stretch that gum. Bubble gum stuck on the bottom of the shoe. If you were me, what would you do if you had bubble gum on your shoe? Stretch it again. Bubble gum stuck on the bottom of my shoe. Well, I figured out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna peel that gum off and give it a chew. What else is a guy to do when bubble gum's stuck on the bottom of his shoe? What do we say at the end? Do you remember? Ew, that's gross. Yes. Oh, I told you it was gross. Woo. Thank you. I warned you. I told you it was gross. That's way too gross. I would never chew gum that was on my shoe. No way, no how. If you're chewing gum and you need to get rid of it, do you spit it on the sidewalk? Do you spit it out the car window? Do you swallow it? No way, Jose. What do you do with it? Yeah, you throw it in the trash. Exactly. Or someone's going to come along and step on it. You guys are good. Thank you for that one. Now, I'll tell you what, let's do. I've got some songs about some times when I was a kid. Now, when I was a kid, my brothers and sisters and I used to play in an old beat-up red wagon. Yeah. And we would like pretend it was a race car or whatever, a spaceship. Sometimes we'd run it up and down the sidewalk in front of our house. And sometimes on a hot summer day, we would fill our wagon up with water. So it was like a little swimming pool with wheels. Yeah. If you got a wagon, you try it out. And sometimes we put our dog in there with us too. So this is a song about that red wagon. So you guys can help me with this. Now, if you want to help me out, we're going to dance on this one. And you'll pick up the part. Oh yeah, stand up and dance. Come on. And you'll pick up the part where we sing, my little red wagon. You ready? Here we go. My little red wagon. My little red wagon. My little red wagon. Let's go. My little red wagon, man, cruise real fast. Go red wagon, yeah, cruising down the sidewalk, having a blast. Go red wagon, it moves and it grooves, little red wagon. My little red wagon is a vessel clock. Go red wagon, yeah, it's slick and clean and it really rocks. Go red wagon, yeah, it moves and it grooves, little red wagon. Strap on the helmet and I climb inside. Grab a hold of the handle and you're ready to fly. My sister gets a running start and gives me a push. Come on, jump in, but look out for that bush. All right, just where we move a little bit. Everybody shake it up, take dance. jump, 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 jump. Oh, that's good. Ha. My mama dog likes to ride in my mat wagon with me. Go red wagon, yeah, he wiggles and slobbers and barks with glee. Go red wagon, everybody howl like a dog. Come along, won't you ride in my wagon with me? There's always room for two, maybe even three. Cruise all day up and down the street, so much better than watching TV. All right, let's see him shake it. Can you move it over here? Oh, can you go over here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, everybody grooving. Nice. All right, you ready to try it again? My little red wagon. My little red wagon. My little red wagon. Let's do it again. I'm gonna cruise in this wagon the rest of my life. Go red wagon, well, at least till I'm old enough to drive. Go red wagon, yeah, cruise Santa Cruz, up and down the avenue, yeah, cruise Santa Cruz, little red wagon. Oh, yes, now, this is what we do every time we do a rock and roll song like this. Everybody get down like this, everybody squat down, low, like this, okay, all the way down. And see, we're gonna jump on the count of 3, do a big rock and roll jump. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, yes, good shaking on that one, good dancing, thank you. Thank you for rocking. Oh, now, I'll tell you what, let's do, I have a story to tell you about, a girl who really likes cake. Maybe you like cake. Do you like cake? Yeah. You might like cakes and cookies and pies and that sort of thing. Well, this is a story about Mary Kate, who loved cake, and this is a story of her birthday, her 7th birthday party. She ate almost all the cake herself. I know, kind of crazy. And, well, we'll find out what happened to her. Here we go. This is the story of Mary Kate, a curious girl who met a terrible fate on her 7th birthday. Yes, on her 7th birthday. Now Mary Kate couldn't wait. She had to try her birthday cake, and she had to try it right now. Oh, she had to try a little right now. She ate 1, she ate 2, she ate 3, she ate 4. She ate 5 big pieces of cake. Oh, they were pretty big pieces of cake. Woo! Her party guests were on the way, but she didn't care much anyway. All she wanted was cake. Oh, all she could think of was cake. So, she ate 6, she ate 7, she ate 8, she ate 9. She ate 10 little pieces of cake. Oh, they were only little pieces of cake. Well, that's a lot for a kid to eat, especially something so sweet. Even if it tastes yummy, better look out for her tummy. She ate 11, she ate 12, she ate 13, she ate 14, she ate 15 pieces of cake. She ate 15 pieces of cake. And then she turned green, I mean really green. She looked like a lime-flavored jelly bean that was just getting ready to pop. That was just getting ready to pop. Mary Kate went straight to bed and left her friends scratching their heads as they looked at the last piece of cake. Oh, there was only 1 piece of cake. So this is what they did. They shared 1. They shared 1. They shared 1. They shared 1. They shared 1 little piece of cake. Oh, there was only 1 piece of cake. The very last piece of Mary Kate's birthday cake. And many more. Oh, yes. Thank you for singing with me on that one. Ooh, I told you, poor Mary Kate, she didn't feel very well after that, now did she? Ooh, yes. Oh, man, that's a hard one. Now, here, I have another one to tell you about. Oh, this is a story. So, I used to live in New Mexico. Some of you may not know that, but I used to live in New Mexico. Pardon me a second. Gotta get a drink. So I used to live out in New Mexico, and there was this ghost town called Stink Eye, New Mexico. Stink Eye, like this. Stink Eye, New Mexico. Yeah, and there was a story about an outlaw, a really mean, crazy outlaw who was only this tall. Yeah, well, actually, it was probably about that tall. Yeah, his name was Sammy the Snail. So I'm gonna tell you the story of Sammy the Snail. Around me, children, and listen to my tale about a slimy outlaw. They called him Sammy the Snail. He's as mean as you've ever seen, though he stands only 1 inch tall. The people in this cowpoke town fear him most of all. Yo-do-do-do-do, yo-do-do-do-do. They say he swings a lasso that he wove from a spider's web. He's got a 10-ounce hat made of cockroach hide upon his tiny head. No one has ever seen him, and they don't know where he lives. He leaves behind a trail of slime, that's the only clue he gives. You ready? Can you yodel with me like this? Yodel-do-do, yodel-do-do. How do you know he's been around then? Well, he'll play with all your toys and leave them scattered on the ground. Yes, he'll take the last cookie from the cookie jar without the slightest sound. Yes, you'll know. They say he plays with rattlesnakes and scares the boogers out of cats. I don't know about you, but I'd steer clear of a crazy dude like that. So if you're ever out there riding, all alone on the dusty trail, just listen to the wind, you can hear the song of the outlaw Sammy the Snail. And it sounds something like this. Yo-do-do-do, yo-do-do-do. He's mean, all right. Look out for Sammy the Snail. Oh, yeah. Thank you for that. So, folks, I don't know if you know this, but this is my 22nd year making music for families. Yeah, this summer it'll be 22 years. And in those 22 years, my family and I, my band and I, have had a chance to travel all around this great country and sing songs with kids all over the place. And we've had a chance to sing for kids in Germany and Italy and England and Spain and Mexico and a couple times at the White House Easter egg roll. And no matter where we go, no matter the culture, no matter the language, guess what? Kids are kids, and that's what I love. Kids are kids, and they love to sing and dance and be happy. And they love to be read to and cuddled and loved, and they love to be with their families. And there's one song that I have sung almost every time I played a show. And it's the very first song I ever wrote for kids. It's a goofy song about a dinosaur who dances in his underwear. Do you see one? I see one right here. Yeah, that's Bop Bop Dinosaur right here. Bop Bop Dinosaur. When I was about, I know dances in his underwear, I know that's strange. When I was about 6 years old, I had a little plastic wind-up dinosaur. The kind that had a little winder-up key in the back, like this guy does. Yeah, and you would wind him up, and he would walk like this across the floor, across the table. Yeah, And I had a little plastic grasshopper and a little plastic polar bear, and I used to keep them on top of my alarm clock right next to my bed. And one night when I was asleep, they started to sing and dance in their underwear on my table next to my bed. And the next day, I thought I was dreaming, first of all. Well, the next day I went to tell my mom and dad about it, and they didn't believe me. So I wrote a song about it, and now they believe me, and you guys can help me sing this. Your part goes like this. Bop, bop, dinosaur, bop, bop, polar bear, bop, bop, grasshopper, dancing in their underwear. And I want you to shout out the word underwear as loudly as you can. You ready? Oh, let's practice again. So we go bop, bop, dinosaur, bop, bop, polar bear, bop, bop, grasshopper, and then dancing in their underwear like that. Okay. Bop, bop, dinosaur, bop, bop, polar bear, bop, bop, grasshopper, dancing in their underwear. Oh, that's going to be so good. Perfect. There's a wind-up dinosaur sitting on my clock, a green grasshopper that spits and hops, a white polar bear with his nose in the air. They make a lot of noise, but I don't care. They love to hop and they love to bop. They bop all around on my tabletop. Sometimes they dance while I'm asleep. When I wake up, they're laying in a heap. All right, here's your part. You ready? Bop, bop, dinosaur, bop, bop, polar bear, bop, bop, grasshopper, dancing in their underwear. Yes, they bop, bop up, they bop, bop down, they bop in circles and they bop all around. When I told my mom and I told my dad about the dancing animals that I had, they shook their heads and they said, don't lie, but I'm gonna prove I'm not a lying guy. So late that night when they were sleeping, into their room I went creeping. I put those animals by their bed. Soon they were dancing just like I said. Here's your part, you ready? Bop, bop, dinosaur, bop, bop, polar bear, bop, bop, grasshopper, dancing in their underwear. Yes, they danced all night in my parents' room, dancing around just singing this tune. And then the very next morning, to my surprise, as my parents woke up, wiping their eyes, there on the floor next to their bed was my dinosaur with a busted head. Oh no! Well, he must have danced and fallen off that night in the room when the lights were off. With a little bit of tape and a little bit of glue, my daddy made my dinosaur look like glue. All right, here we go. You ready? Bop, bop, dinosaur, bop, bop, polar bear, bop, bop, grasshopper, dancing in their underwear. Yes, they dance a little slower than they used to do. You should be careful when you dance too. All right, let's all try it together. Will you sing it with me really loudly? Okay, let's hear it. Bop, bop, dinosaur, bop, bop, polar bear, bop, bop, grasshopper, dancing in their underwear. Yes, they bop, bop up, they bop, bop down, they bop in circles and they bop all around. Yes. Oh, that's so good. Oh, thank you for that one. That was awesome. That was perfect. You guys are so good. So now I have a story about a time when I was a kid. A friend of mine and I tried to grow a pizza tree. Yeah, a pizza tree. We dug a hole in the backyard and put in a bunch of stuff that goes on pizzas, and we thought we could grow a pizza tree. I know, kind of crazy, huh? Well, so this is a story about what would happen if that tree actually grew. And you can help me with this one, as all these songs, all right? Early last spring, my friend and I dug a hole in the yard the size of a pie. We tossed in some flour, tomatoes, and cheese, mushrooms, olives, and pepperoni. We covered it up with potting soil and soaked it really well with olive oil. By the first day of summer, what did we see in my backyard? A pizza tree. Pizza tree, pizza tree. Come and pick a slice from my pizza tree. There's plenty to eat for you and me and my ooey gooey pizza tree. Oh yeah, that sounds good, doesn't it? My friends and neighbors started coming around. They called me the luckiest kid in town. Out came a TV camera crew. We put my mug on the evening news. Then came the buses, the tour groups, who dropped pizza crazy kids on my front stoop. I charged them each $1.50 to take a look at my pizza tree. Pizza tree, come and pick a slice from a pizza tree. There's plenty I like to sit in the branches and nibble a slice. The veggie combo sure is nice. I haven't gotten sick yet, no siree. A little slice of heaven in my pizza tree. Oh, then the wind blew hard. Oh, the weather turned cool, then the wind blew hard through my pizza tree. Oh, and all the pieces dropped off in big old glops, going plop, plop, plop. Oh, I spent my days raking up pizza crusts and pepperoni. Oh, how I miss my pizza tree. Pizza tree, pizza tree. We gotta wait another year for my pizza tree. Oh, will there be plenty to eat come next spring? And my smoked cheesy delicious pizza tree. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Ah, thank you so much for that one. Oh, well, friends, it has been awesome hanging out with you, and I've got time to do one last song before we go. I so wish I could be with you in person, but I look forward to the next time that we can be there face to face in person. That would be really cool. But this is the next best thing, so thank you for that. Now, I'm going to tell a little story about that happened in our family. And this is a story about a kind of a scary time in our family. And lately, things have been kind of scary for a lot of people. A lot of people have been sick and worried and afraid. And so this has been a time in our country when we needed to come together. And this is a story about my younger daughter who once got hit in the head with a baseball and ended up in the hospital. And she was in a very serious condition. And my other daughter, who was 2.5 at the time, said that we needed to stick together. That's what we need to do. We stick together. Let's stick together. Because that's what you do, right? When things are challenging. And it's also what you do when things are great and wonderful. We always have to stick together as a family, as a community, as a human race. So this is a song about sticking together. And you can help me with this part. And sometimes you feel sad, right? And so you need to stick together with someone you love and trust. If you're ever feeling down, maybe it's time to gather round. Grab your friends and family. We'll all join hands in harmony and stick together. Let's stick together. Sometimes when you're feeling blue, here's one thing that you can do. Crawl right up into my lap, read some stories, then take a nap, and we'll stick together. Let's stick together. Every now and then the days get tough, and you feel like you just had about enough. Well, I know you'll be fine. Every time we are near, I'll be standing by your side. When we stand against the storm, clouds give way to a hot sunny morn. Hold each other in a tight embrace. There's no challenge we can't face when we stick together. Let's stick together. Okay, here's your part. You sing it with me like this. Let's stick together. 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 Let's stick. Sing it with me loudly. Come on. Let's stick together. Let's stick together. Let's stick together. Let's stick together. Oh, let's stick together. Let's stick together. Let's stick together. Oh, oh, yes. And thank you for sticking with me today. And thank you for this time we had together. And I hope that you always stick together with the people you love, with your friends and family and your community and our country and all of the citizens of the world. When we do that, great things can happen. Thank you so, so much for your time with me today. I look forward to the next time we're together. Take care. Bye-bye.